Sit. Sit, boo-boo, sit. Nah, you don't listen to me, eh? Hey, it's Chris here today from Huckabones Equipment, and today's video, as you'll see behind me, we have the mullets of all mowers. So, you know, whenever we refer to mullets, you know, they were cool 30 years ago and they're coming back now. Well, this GF1800 is 30 years old. It has been on the market since 1994. What else has been available since 1994? Not much, but back then, you were learning about Bill Clinton and Monica Lewinsky. You were learning all about the new cool shows of like Home Improvement, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Ninja Turtles. They're all long gone. Tim Allen has done about a gazillion movies and is an old man now. So that gives you an idea, but this thing is still relevant, still cool. So let's jump to an overview, giving you all the key points about it. So we always like to start our overview videos about what we're talking about. And in this case, it's the GF1800 and where in particular fits in the Kubota lineup. So it isn't quite an F series and it isn't quite a GR and it's definitely not a zero turn. So it never really steals from other markets. It kind of fits its own niche. The easiest way to describe it is it's a GR in an F series body. So you get that front cut with that diesel power, and in this case it is four-wheel drive, kind of an all-wheel drive unit. Particularly it is four-wheel drive. It gives you all that bonuses of a GR and all the pluses of an F series in its own little package. And that's probably why it hasn't been updated, is because it hasn't had to be. So yeah, so we're gonna now jump to talking about this unit in particular and doing the overview at the front and working our way to the back. Whenever you go to your local Kubota dealership and you come in through the door and they say, I have some new old stock of some GF1800s, just be careful. Again, all jokes aside, it is a 30-year-old machine. Probably new old stock is probably only about 18 months old, but it could be quite a bit older. So whenever you start out front here, you always have a choice of decks. So that's where the GF really fits in, because you got a 48, 54, and a 60-inch deck. It really adds to the versatility of this unit. You'll see a lot of these in your cemeteries, kind of going in around graves and everything. It's very important that with that smaller deck. And then if you do have some wide open areas, that 60-inch deck really does a beautiful job. It nicely floats. You'll see quite a bit of adjustment on the front here, as well as the ability to nicely float there with all the extra gauge wheels and everything. So pretty awesome decks with it, pretty heavy duty. After that, you also have the versatility of adding a front blower if you wish, as well as blade and a sweeper. So quite a bit of versatility. You can also use it all 12 months and all through all 4 seasons to make it an all-around machine, all year usable for you. You'll even see some cabs out there for it. None of them are through Kubota, but again, whenever something's been on the market for over 30 years, you're going to see a lot of versatility that way to what you want to add it to make it yours. You will see the tires themselves. 2 different choices. You're going to either have a turf or a bar tire. Most of them out there are definitely going to be a turf tire, but again, if you get into the blowing snow or something like that, whenever you're looking a little bit different grip style, you may want to put the bar tires on it. After that, whenever you get up into the operator station, it is very dated. They will tell you in the literature and everything online is going to say it's a very comfortable machine. It is for 1994. It could definitely use some upgrades there. But at the end of the day, it's still a nice seat. It's still nice and easy to use. Very, very easy to use. And that's, whenever you move things back 30 years, usually things were very easy and simple. And that's what this unit delivers after that. So again, comfort-wise, like I said, it has a nice seat. It does have your tilt steering. Everything is exactly where you want it. You won't actually see a whole lot of gauges, nothing to really take your attention away. You know, you got your hydrostatic, so forward, reverse, you got your park brakes, and then you have your hydraulic lift as well as down, and then you're gauging your PTO. And whenever you say engage PTO, there is no belt on here other than the deck belt itself, so it is shaft driven. So whenever you get that 18 horsepower, the 18 horsepower diesel Kubota engine, you know, it's going to deliver that right straight through, give you lots of power there. So this, you couldn't ask for anything simpler whenever we move around to the back. This is an 18 horsepower Kubota diesel engine. Unlike your GRs or your BX 1880s and stuff, it is virtually the same engine, but it's open, it's accessible. There is nothing exciting about it. It just delivers what it's supposed to do in an easy, nice, easy to maintain package. You'll see your battery out there. Anything you want is right there. You don't have to have extra tools. It's all right there, easy to take on and off. And you don't really have much to worry about on that. As mentioned before, it is four-wheel drive. It is extremely durable. It is what Kubota considers a commercial unit. Quite a few of them out there. We've sold a lot of them either to townships or to cemeteries. as well as if you're going to be in hilly conditions. And after that, you're going to be running into residential, commercial, is what a lot of them are out there. And again, there's not too many things that you know, work for 30 years. You will need to be doing some maintenance on it, and that's easy to do on this machine. So let's move around and talk about kind of what the key features are to identify that it is 30 years old. You can insert any pop culture reference you wish, but again, if you go back to 1994, that light was pretty cool and cutting edge. You get up into the decal area, you'll see it just screams mid-1990s on it. You get to that steering wheel, that decal hasn't been available from Kubota for 25 years, so it just screams mid-90s on it. You can say, oh, you know, they've updated it throughout the years, and the answer is, well, yeah, they've you know, put the new Kubota symbol on the side. They've kind of rounded the sides there, so whenever you get into the high-speed cornering, it really handles a little bit better. But you know, fender flares are just amazing. So, so yeah. So as you can tell, pretty dated look to it, but overall, this is still a very durable unit. Again, it is going to be used commercial as well as residentially. Again, we have quite a few out there for cutting cemeteries, and then as well as you get into that hilly kind of area and you like the front mount system, it's going to be one of the best cuts you're going to have. It's going to be even better than a GR, and it's nice having that selection of 48 to 60 inch cuts. If you did end up purchasing a GF1800 and you wanted to make it yours, so again, let's say you bought it with a 48 inch deck, and in a few years you get a few more contracts for commercial use, and you're like, you know what, I need a 60 inch deck. You could go to your Kubota dealership, your local dealership, but you could also find them on the used market. Again, something that's been on the market for 30 years, there is a lot of used equipment available for it, so you can really make it yours. You buy it like this, you can add extra decks, you can add a front snowblower, that blade, a cab. I've seen them all used and all available, so it can really make it yours. And whenever something is 30 years old, it really keeps the cost down. Yes, it has climbed quite a bit over the COVID years, but at the end of the day, it's still a very inexpensive mower for what it delivers to you. At the end of the day, you're looking to cut grass, and you're looking to do a beautiful job at that. This may or may not be the unit for you. Check it out at your local Kubota dealership. You will be impressed by what it will deliver for you. So if you did enjoy today's video, please like and subscribe. If you have any comments, please down below. Thank you.